But if it's wrapped in an ugly ass package, she don't give a fuck. If the package of the good guy is not up to her par, up to her standards of what she like, it's no point. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy BV and Marley G back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more motivational videos on how to become the best version of yourself. In this video, we're going to talk about why men need and should work on their appearance. Let's get right into it. So, my thing is, right, why wouldn't you? Like, really? Honestly, think about this. Why wouldn't you want to be your most attractive self? Why wouldn't you want to strive to become that top tier guy that you know you can be? Why wouldn't you want to strive to have women look at you and say, oh my fucking God, he is an Adonis? Why wouldn't you? Why would you want, as a man, to be 450 pounds? Can't breathe. Sound like you can't breathe. No oxygen. You can barely walk up a flight of stairs. Why would you want to be looked over as a man? Why would you want to be one of those guys that's invisible to women? Why? Is there a logical reason for you to want to be unattractive? Is there a logical reason for you want to be unappealing to women? Is there a logical reasons for you to not optimize how good you could look, how good you could feel about yourself, how confident you could be in yourself? What is the reason for you to be unattractive and not do something about it? Comment below if y'all have a reason for why you're fat, unattractive, and get overlooked by women. Because I personally don't think there's a reason to be unattractive. I don't think there's a reason to be looked over. I don't think there's a reason to have women look at me and go, ew, disgusting. What the fuck is the reason? Because you lazy? Because you don't want to do it? Because you have this fantasy in your head that women are going to accept you physically for who you are. That women are going to accept you for not being shallow. Everyone's shallow. Everyone. No one looks at a person and says, you know what? They have an amazing personality, but I don't like the way that they look physically. I'm still going to deal with them. No one does that. Not one person does that. I am not shallow. I could look at a woman and be like, all right, cool, word, but she's not a supermodel. She adds value to my life. I can do that. But again, she still has to be attractive. I don't date ones, twos, threes, fours, fives. I don't. Give me like a 6.8. You give me a 7. You give me a 7.5. I'm not one of them dudes that's going to tell you that I only date 8s, 9s, and 10s, because I don't. I've dated them. I've dated very beautiful women. When I find out they're very fucking annoying. Again, the more attractive I am, the easier it is for me to get the woman that I want. Sleep with the woman that I want. I'll sleep with baddies, and I have slept with baddies because I needed an ego boost. I said, let me see if I could bag her, because she top tier. Like, let me see if I can bag her. Let me see if I'm up on game. Let me see if I'm attractive enough to get her in the bed. Let me see if I can talk smooth and be charismatic enough to get her in the bed. Let me see if I can hit that pinnacle. Oh, shit. I can. Wait. This wasn't a fluke because I hit 1 9. Shit, let me see if I can hit another 9. Oh, shit. I can hit another 9. I did hit another 9. Wait. Let me see if I can go for the 3rd. Okay, this is a reoccurring thing. I can do it. I have beautiful women that flirt with me, look at me all the time. I'm in a relationship, so I don't really pay them no attention. But I can do that. But again, I much rather deal with a less of a headache. I know how these women are headaches. A lot of times dudes say they want the most beautiful woman as an ego boost to make them feel better about themselves. I've had them. I don't need to feel better about myself. I know I'm that shit. I know I'm that guy. Now, the objective in my 34 years of life now is to find a woman that's going to be of value to me. It's going to be a helpmate that's helping me to achieve the success that I want to achieve out this life. Sometimes you can't deal with a 9 and she going to do that. Sometimes you can't deal with an 8.5 and she gonna do that because they're narcissistic, they're egocentric. Sometimes they only think about themselves. Sometimes they only think about what they can get out of their situation. They don't really feel like pouring into niggas. I need a chick that's gonna pour into me. But women will judge you off of your appearance. The chick that I got right now is a strong 7. Strong 7.5, 7, depending on who you're talking to. She's strong. She looks fucking good to me. And you know what's better? She even pour value into my life. She adds a shit ton of fucking value to my life. So yeah, I'm fucking dealing with her, bro. And again, that's what I wanted for myself. As a man, you're supposed to do what you want. But she looked at me and she seen that this guy is very attractive. This guy is of substance. This guy is of value. I want to get on this team. She wanted to be on my team. So yeah, that's what it is, bro. We red pill guys, a lot of times some red pill guys will tell you like, just be out there and fuck chicks. If that's what you want to do, you want to just go out there and fuck chicks, bro, you can go out there and fuck chicks, bro. It's not a big deal. That's what you want to do, bro. Like, by all means, I'm clapping for you. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm not one of them guys that's going to dictate what you want to do. Some dudes want to fuck a bunch of bitches. I just happen to just not really give two shits about that shit. I was more focused on trying to get some money and find some chick that's going to add value to my life. Now, you got to understand that your looks is like a credit score. Your looks is like a credit score to women. They are judging you based on how you carry yourself, the clothes you wear, the jewelry that you wear, the car that you drive, how you move, how you smell, all that stuff. Your idea as a man is simply to increase your credit score. You want to have the highest credit score or the highest SMV that you possibly can have. Because again, like I said earlier in the video, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to have women look at you as that top tier guy? Why wouldn't you want women to look at you as that guy that they have to perform and they have to try to qualify for? Because he is physically attractive, he got his money up, he got his life together. Why would you not want that, bro? My idea is to try to increase my SMV, which is increase my credit score. Straight like that. Like, I'm trying to increase my credit score. I'm trying to look the best that I can. I'm trying to make as much money as I possibly can. I'm trying to look the fittest, look the flyest that I can, because it makes me feel confident, because it makes me feel good. And then the byproduct of that is that women are going to find me attractive. So look, work on your credit score just like you work on your financial credit score, just like you work on your life credit score, just like you work on all these credit scores. Work on those things so you can become the best version of yourself and you can have women gawk at you. Let's get to the next point. Now, if you can't take care of yourself, why would anyone value you? People are going to judge you. First appearances matter most. People will judge you, again, based off how you carry yourself, how you look, how clear your skin is, how wavy your hair is, how long your dreads is, the clothes that you wear, how you smell. People will judge you off of that and they will put you on a pedestal. They will value you more. Listen, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be funny. Do you honestly think that majority of people value the guy that's homeless on the street? You might feel sympathy for that man. You might feel empathy for that man, but you don't necessarily value that man where you would say, I want this man to be in my life. No, you don't really look at it like that. And you gotta understand that's how they look at you when you looking less than, when you looking like not up to par, when you looking like you're looking like a bum. Keep it real, you're just looking like a bum, bro. Listen, if you want people to value you, you should be able to value yourself first. You should love yourself first. You should approve yourself first. You should validate yourself first. You should put yourself on a pedestal before you put anyone else on a pedestal. When you take care of yourself, it shows that you value yourself. It shows that you care about yourself. It shows that you want more for yourself and you have standards and you have boundaries. People that don't value themselves typically look bad, bro. And that's not really what we do over here. Now, when you look good, women will chase you. We see it all the time on social media. The very attractive guys got likes, comments, and girls in their DMs and underneath their profile picture all the time. It's not asinine to say that women don't chase after attractive men, because they do. Women don't approach attractive men because they do. Women don't flirt with attractive men because they do. We see it all the time. Women damn near bend over backwards for guys that they find very physically attractive. And again, why wouldn't you want to be one of those guys? What are you, a black pillar? You're a black pillar, right? Where you saying that this is all based on genetics? No. Do you understand that if you go to the gym, if you work out, if you try to get a physique, if you try to better yourself, you're going to look better. Your skin is going to start glowing. Your muscles are going to fill out all the shirts that you wear. Everything will be overall better for you if you just simply decided to work on yourself a little bit. But the thing is, a lot of times, a lot of niggas is lazy. A lot of times, a lot of dudes don't want to do it. A lot of times, a lot of dudes feel as though they don't have to do it. No, bro. I want to become my most attractive self. That's why I work on becoming attractive. If you're watching this channel right now, you probably want to work on becoming your most attractive self. So there's things that you have to do to become more attractive, bro. Not so you can convince a woman to be of value, but you being you will allow her to see you of value just because she want to fucking sleep with you, bro. It's pretty much straight like that. Yeah, Lex point, right? You gotta understand that ugly presentation kills delivery. You could be the greatest fucking guy. You could be very kind. You could be very sweet. You could be very loving. You could be loyal. You could do all that shit. But if it's wrapped in an ugly ass package, you don't give a fuck. If the package of the good guy is not up to her par, up to her standards of what she like, it's no point. It doesn't matter. She doesn't want an unattractive guy to treat her good. She wants the guy that she's attracted to treat her good. And who could blame him? I'm not blaming him for that. Yes, the guy that you want to be with should be able to do that for you. What the fuck the woman say? So women will not ever settle for an unattractive man, a guy that she doesn't find physically attractive. It won't happen. No matter what anybody try to fucking tell you, if you don't work on self-development, if you don't work on yourself, if you don't try to better yourself, it's going to be a horrible time dating, bro. And this been a video by your boy BVMology. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more motivational videos on how to be the best version of yourself. I'm out.